8 things a man should never do with a woman. Hey everyone, whether you're just starting to date someone new or you're already in a relationship, there are certain things you should never do with a woman. Today I'm going to share 8 critical mistakes that can make or break your relationship, and trust me, avoiding these can make all the difference. In relationships, it's often the little things that can lead to big problems. That's why today's video is so important. I'm going to walk you through 8 essential guidelines that every man should know when it comes to women. These aren't in any particular order, but each one is crucial for maintaining a healthy, respectful, and balanced relationship. So whether you're navigating a new romance or looking to strengthen an existing one, stick around. These tips will help you avoid common pitfalls and build a stronger connection. Number 1, never tell a woman your problems. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make early in a relationship is unloading all of his problems onto the woman he's dating. Now, I'm not saying you should never share anything personal, but there's a fine line between being open and being overly dependent. When you constantly bring your problems to her, it can shift the dynamic of the relationship in a way that might cause her to see you differently. Women are often attracted to men who are confident and capable, so if you start leaning on her too much, too soon, it can create an imbalance. Instead of being seen as a partner who can support and protect, you might start to be seen as someone who needs to be taken care of. This can lead to a loss of respect and attraction, which are both key elements in a healthy relationship. For example, let's say you're going through a tough time at work. It's okay to mention that things are stressful, but if you constantly vent about how overwhelmed you are and how you don't know what to do, she might start to wonder if you can handle life's challenges on your own. It's important to strike a balance, share enough to be authentic, but not so much that you come across as overly needy or incapable of managing your own life. Number 2, don't agree with everything she says. Don't accept every offer she makes. It's easy to think that agreeing with everything a woman says or accepting every offer she makes will keep things smooth and conflict-free. But in reality, always being agreeable can actually work against you. Women appreciate men who have their own opinions and aren't afraid to express them. It shows that you're confident, independent, and capable of making decisions. When you agree with everything she says, you risk coming across as someone without a backbone, someone who's just trying to please rather than engage in a meaningful exchange. This can lead to a lack of respect, as she may start to see you as someone who's more of a follower than a partner. Similarly, if you accept every offer she makes, whether it's an invitation, a suggestion, or even a gift, it can make you seem too eager or even desperate, which can be a turn-off. For example, imagine she suggests doing something you're not really interested in. If you always go along with it, she may start to take you for granted, assuming you'll just go with whatever she wants. Over time, this can erode the mutual respect that's crucial in any healthy relationship. Remember, having your own boundaries and opinions is essential for maintaining a balanced dynamic. Number 3, don't become her boyfriend until you've known her for 6 months. In the early stages of a relationship, it's tempting to rush into a commitment, especially if the chemistry is strong. But it's important to take the time to truly get to know the person before making any serious commitments. Waiting at least 6 months before becoming her boyfriend gives you both the opportunity to see each other's true character and to understand whether you're truly compatible. Rushing into a relationship can lead to problems down the line if you haven't taken the time to see how she handles different situations, how she treats others, or how her values align with yours. The honeymoon phase can be deceiving. Everything seems perfect, but once that initial excitement wears off, you may discover aspects of her personality or behavior that aren't compatible with yours. For instance, if you commit too soon and later realize that she has habits or traits that clash with your own, you might find yourself in a difficult situation where breaking up is more complicated than it would have been if you had just taken it slower. Patience is key in building a strong foundation for a long-lasting relationship. Oh, and by the way, before we go to number 4, if you're getting value in this video so far, hit the like button right now, and if you don't want to miss out on my next mind-blowing video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload it. And then, go to the comment section below and type "I subscribe." I'll personally welcome you to the family, and guess what? I've got a very special treat for you. With that said, let's continue. Number 4, do not buy her affection. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make is trying to win a woman's affection through gifts, money, or other material things. While it might seem like a way to impress her, it often creates an unhealthy dynamic where the relationship becomes transactional rather than based on genuine connection. When you start to buy her affection, you risk setting a precedent where she values you more for what you can provide materially rather than who you are as a person. This can lead to a relationship that lacks depth and meaning, where both parties are more focused on what they can get from each other rather than building a true emotional connection. For example, if you're constantly showering her with expensive gifts, she might start to expect it and could even begin to take advantage of your generosity. Instead of trying to buy her affection, focus on building a connection based on shared values, mutual respect, and genuine interest in each other. This is the foundation of a strong, lasting relationship. Number 5, never mistake her niceness for flirting. It's easy to misinterpret a woman's friendliness as romantic interest, especially if you're attracted to her. But it's important to recognize the difference between being nice and being flirtatious. Women can be kind, caring, and attentive without having any romantic intentions, and assuming otherwise can lead to awkward or even damaging situations. Misinterpreting her niceness for flirting can make you act on feelings that aren't reciprocated, which can strain or even ruin the relationship. It can also lead to misunderstandings that could make her feel uncomfortable, especially if she sees you as just a friend or colleague. For instance, if she's being supportive or giving you compliments, it doesn't necessarily mean she's interested in more than friendship. Jumping to conclusions can lead to unwanted advances or awkward conversations that could have been avoided with a bit of caution and understanding. Always look for clear signs of interest before making a move. Number 6, never say sorry. Saying sorry is an essential part of any relationship, but over-apologizing can have unintended consequences. When you find yourself constantly saying sorry, especially for things that aren't really your fault or don't require an apology, it can make you appear insecure or lacking in confidence. In relationships, confidence is crucial. It's one of the traits that women often find most attractive in a partner. Over-apologizing can also set a precedent where you're always the one to take the blame, even when it's not warranted. This can lead to an imbalance in the relationship, where your partner might start to see you as someone who's easy to walk over or who doesn't stand up for themselves. It's important to maintain a healthy dynamic where both partners are equally accountable, and that means only apologizing when it's truly necessary. For example, let's say you have a disagreement about something minor, like where to go for dinner. If you immediately apologize just to keep the peace, you might avoid conflict in the short term, but you're also sending a message that your opinions and desires aren't as important. Instead, it's better to stand your ground, express your thoughts clearly, and only apologize if you've genuinely made a mistake. This shows that you value yourself and your perspective, which ultimately leads to a more balanced and respectful relationship. Number 7, never use offensive language around her. Using offensive language around a woman is a major red flag. It shows a lack of respect and can be a huge turn-off, damaging the relationship beyond repair. Words carry weight, and using derogatory or inappropriate language can instantly change how she views you. Respect is foundational in any relationship, and offensive language undermines that respect. Even if you think you're being funny or making a joke, it's important to remember that what might seem harmless to you could be deeply offensive to her. Always be mindful of your words, especially in the early stages of a relationship when impressions are still being formed. For instance, a single slip-up where you use an offensive word or make an inappropriate comment can alter the entire tone of your relationship. It can make her question your values, your respect for her, and whether she wants to continue seeing you. Always choose your words carefully and err on the side of caution. Number 8, never fake it to seem smarter than you are. Pretending to be smarter or more knowledgeable than you are is a mistake that will eventually catch up with you. Authenticity is crucial in a relationship, and trying to fake it will only create problems down the line. It's far better to be honest about what you know and what you don't know, as this builds trust and shows that you're comfortable with who you are. When you try to appear smarter than you are, you risk being caught in a lie or creating an image that you can't live up to. This can lead to embarrassment or a loss of respect when the truth comes out. Moreover, women appreciate men who are genuine and real, rather than those who feel the need to impress with false pretenses. For example, if you pretend to know a lot about a subject she's passionate about, only to be exposed later as not knowing much at all, it can make you seem insecure or even dishonest. Instead, embrace your true self and be open about your strengths and weaknesses. Authenticity fosters a deeper connection and helps build a relationship based on trust and mutual respect. Conclusion. To quickly recap, we've covered 8 key things a man should never do with a woman. Avoid oversharing your problems. Don't agree with everything she says. Take your time before committing. Don't try to buy her affection. Don't mistake her kindness for flirting. Avoid over-apologizing. Watch your language, and always be authentic. Each of these guidelines plays a crucial role in building and maintaining a respectful and healthy relationship. By following these principles, you can foster a connection that's built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more relationship advice, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.